reopen, and what will it look like? Tonight, 3 key players weigh in on the matter. Good evening, I'm Ashley Rowe. President Trump, the Centers for Disease Control, and Governor Cuomo all making important decisions and remarks about the future of education. Governor Cuomo says all districts must submit reopening plans by July 31st. The state will then make a decision on reopening the first week of August. The governor says that decision will be made by looking at the numbers at that time.
I am not going to ask anyone to put their child in a situation that I would not put my child. And that's how I make these decisions. If it's not safe for my child, it's not safe for your child. So we'll get the
news comes as President Trump pressures governors nationwide to make sure school is in session this fall. The president sent out a tweet this morning saying he disagrees with the CDC's guidelines for safely reopening schools. He also threatened that he may cut funding to schools that do not reopen. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Olivia Proya has local reaction to these latest developments as we keep our eye on education.
But if truly getting students back in school is a priority, then give us the resources to make it happen.
He alone does not have the authority to withhold federal funds from our schools.
This isn't about the president's tweets or the government statement. This is about doing the right thing for your school district and your region at the right time.
Schools could be reopening with less state funding. And now the president has taken to Twitter to threaten the loss of federal funding as well.
A tighter budget and a pandemic are double hits to a small, urban, poor school district.
What we need is the exact opposite of what the president is calling for. We need more investment.
New York City Mayor de Blasio painted a picture for the rest of the state by announcing schools there would go back 1 to 3 days a week in September.
Well, that may be fine for the region that he's working in, and I think it's not a one-size-fits-all script.
Reopening plans will most likely vary based off of the school district's density, which means there could be a particularly difficult challenge ahead for the Buffalo public school system.
We have many more people, many more students in a confined space in a building than you do in a suburban district. So yes, it is much more complex, much more challenging for Buffalo Public Schools to come up with our own guidelines.
Governor Cuomo says the state guidelines will be released July 13th. Schools have to submit their individual plans by the end of the month. Then the state, not individual cities or districts, will decide if and when schools can reopen. Safety will take a seat at the head of the class.
Talk to teachers every single day. We want our kids back in school. We want to be back in school.
Olivia Proya, 7 Eyewitness News.